Howdy, y'all. Okay, so meal prepping is one of my all time favorite things to do as a wife and as a mother. I like to be prepared, I like to make things easier on me, and I like to have things ready for my husband. So, what I'm making here is his breakfast for the week. This was last week, but I made a breakfast casserole with 2 of the egg beater cartons, some homemade sourdough bread, cheddar cheese, and then I added some bacon in that was left over from the previous week. I also try to meal prep his lunch every week and then some snacks for him. So for that week, I meal prepped some veggies, which I do every week, but that I chose to do cauliflower and broccoli, and then some of our homegrown zucchini. Just put some butter on it, and then whatever seasonings you like. We do salt and pepper. Sometimes I do red pepper flakes, sometimes cayenne pepper. I've done roasted garlic and herb seasoning, just whatever. And then put it in the oven. Generally, I do it on 350 and just let it roast for an hour. Whatever texture you're looking for, really. We like them a little crispier. So, and then I pack his breakfast in containers and then his lunches in containers, and I put them in the fridge by day. That way, in the morning when he's getting ready for work, he can just grab his breakfast and his lunch and his snacks, and he can just go because he has to get up early, and I'm not up with him in the morning, so I try to make it as easy for him as I can. Alright, so here's his snack. I'm just going to do a handful of pepperoni, handful of salami, and then some of these spicy jalapeno beef sticks. So the day that I was meal prepping, the day after, we were going to a friend's house, the kiddos and I. And so I wanted to bless her and make her and our family lunch. She has 6 kiddos, and then I was taking my 6 kiddos, so I was going to make spaghetti. So this is me browning up the sausage, and then I'm just going to put it in a dish and make the spaghetti to take with us the next day. So one thing I try to do when I make spaghetti is use as few pans as I can. So I made the meat and then put the water in the same pan that I used to make the meat, added a bouillon cube, and I'm going to boil up the water and that meat to add my noodles in. So I wanted to make a special treat for the kiddos to take too. So I melted a stick of butter, added some vanilla extract, some salt, and then melted marshmallows, and I'm going to use Cheerios because I had some extra Cheerios that I needed to use up. And then I'll take that with us for the kiddos to snack on as well. So I sprayed down my pan so it wouldn't stick, and I'm going to, as you see here, put my mixture in, and then I have a bunch of different chips that are opened. So I think I ended up adding on butterscotch, milk chocolate, and caramel chips, and the kiddos all had some that next day after they had their spaghetti, and they loved it. water starting to boil. I'm going to add my sauce here to my meat and mix it up. And then get my noodles added into my water. Alright, and while that's cooking up, I wanted to make some tuna salad for the week, so I'm using 5 cans of tuna. I put mayonnaise in it, Dijon mustard, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and relish. Alright, it is looking like the noodles are done. So I'm going to take them over to the sink and strain them, get the water out, and then just add them to my Pyrex dish and mix them all together. So I like to just work it together until the sauce and the meat and the spaghetti mixture is just all nice and worked in. Alright, it's pretty well mixed in there, so I'm just going to add in a block of cream cheese, which will give it a more creamy flavor when we bake it. Alright, and then this chicken is for my husband's lunch for the week. I baked it on 350 for an hour here on the baking sheet with the cooling rack and the silicone underneath it. It's 4 chicken legs, and then I put it back in with barbecue sauce for about 20 minutes. Added it to each of his containers with his veggies, and that is his food for the week. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this meal prep. We were prepared for the week, and it felt really good to have everything done and completed. So if you haven't subscribed, please do like and comment, and we'll see you later. God bless.